Mm-hmm. There we go. We're live. Hey, everybody. It's Brian and
Suki.
Once again, and I did not make the post in advance, so it's going to take a moment for everybody to join, and we'll be watching for you to come on. As you do, you can say hello, howdy, aloha, Merry Christmas, whatever works for you. Hey, Michael. First comment. There's audience squeezing in. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
We're going to be focused for a little bit, okay?
Okay.
No distractions this time, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Tom. Aloha, buddy. As you're coming in, you know what to do. Say howdy, aloha, whatever you want to do. And let us know where you're showing up from. Hey, Kathy. Claudine in Australia. Hey, Erica. Alexis, good to see you. Wow, look at that. 25 people in less than a minute. They're climbing fast. Hey, Crystal. Oh, there's my reminder that we have a quantum question session in case I was late. All right. Hey, Peter over in Belgium. Yeah, I'm glad to see my daughter too. Hey, Marisol. Diane. All right. One more time. Those of you that are in my Facebook group, Unconditional Happiness. If you're watching from there, I will not be able to see or know who you are and to interact with you. So if you want to, you click the little thing that says give StreamYard permission. Everybody else, I will be seeing this. Or if you're on YouTube, I will be seeing this. All right. Natalie, aloha. Philomen over in Trinidad. Once again, good to see you. Okay, well, let's get right to it. Do you have a quantum question to start with?
No.
All right. So, hey, Victoria. Aloha in New Hampshire. Why is it that today is the day that I got like never before? Let's change sides so I can be clicking, babe. Why is it today? Why is today the day that I got like never before? That love is everything. Love is everything, man. Love is it. The answer is love, no matter what. Me giving my attention to this girl right here, that love, that is everything. The kindness that she receives the hug with, the light that's shining on our plants in the garden is love. The kindness that I bring to you and you bring to me. Hey, Elaine, good to see you. Aloha, Kurt, welcome. Neo, good to see you, buddy. Been wondering about you, man. The attention that we bring to the next person, the smile that we give in the mirror. And here's where it gets a little bit weird. The bombs dropping out of the sky and the lies being told ultimately is love. And why is it that I'm beginning to shift and expand my perception where I can see love in all that is? And then I can begin to make things more the way that I prefer while having peace with the things that aren't the way that I prefer. And I am welcoming now your comments, the issues that I can help with, whatever you got. And while that is happening, while you guys are typing in what maybe Suki's going to help today, I don't know, what Suki and I can help with, as you're typing it in, I want to do my commercial for the free world-changing globalinrising.com. Join us. I don't even mind. I normally discourage distractions, but this is not a distraction. The whole point is globalinrising.com, a peaceful way of creating the world we want without being in opposition or protest against anyone for anything. Hey, Kathy. Laura, good to see you. Okay, there we go. Why is it that today... All right, everybody who can relate to this statement right here in front of you. I'm afraid that if things get too good, something bad will happen. Why is it that I understand today that I was a little boy, I was a little girl, I was a little whatever the hell I identified as. And when I was little, the unconscious fools around me, aka parents, preachers, teachers, principals, authorities on all sides, they gave me the experience of sometimes when I was getting what I want, I was enjoying what I want. Sometimes I got surprised and shocked with what I didn't want. I got slapped and smacked and yelled at and scolded and ridiculed and embarrassed, hurt, shamed. And I learned that things can be good and things can be bad. Go ahead.
I was about to say that then that happens if you believe that bad things can happen.
Exactly. And if you're chasing after the good, if you're hoping for the good, and if you're hey, look at this. Exactly. Pat me on the back, Sugi. Thank you. Okay. So we're patting each other on the back. So listen to this. I just landed right on it. Okay. But it's not a surprise because that's how it works. And I've been doing spell breaking since before you were probably alive, Alexis, depending on your age. And for 9 years, I haven't been doing anything else. So why is today the day that I realized that if I believe there's good and bad, I'll believe things are getting bad? I mean, good. I'll believe things are getting good, and then I'll be scared because I know that when things get good, then they're going to get bad. But why is today the day that I realize that the past actually has nothing whatsoever to do with now? Why is it today is the day that I realized that if I flip a coin 5,000 times and it lands on heads every time, it's still 50-50 that the next one's going to land on the opposite? Why is it that even if I had a coin that landed on heads 100 million times, the next throw is still 50-50? The past has nothing to do with the present. And even if things did get bad when they got good when I was younger, maybe it's changed. I have no idea that it's happened. But above it all, why is today the day when I realize there is no good and bad? And that whenever I'm chasing the good, I'm running from the bad. And of course, it's going to bite me in the ass because, and Natalie, this is something you over in Belgium, Natalie, you commented about this a couple of days ago and said, basically, you have to wrap your head around it. You can't wrap your head around it. You have to unwrap your head in order to get this. There is no good and there is no bad. There is no right and there is no wrong. There is therefore no positive or negative except on a battery, that positive terminal and the negative terminal. But that's not one better than the other. They're both necessary. But in humanity, other than in our minds, there is no good and bad. There is no positive and negative. That's a bunch of spiritual, religious, law of attraction bullshit that people are trapped by. But it has no reality. There's no good or bad. There's no right or wrong. There's no positive or negative. There's what is. And we can choose what we prefer. Why is it today that I realized that perhaps the idea that life is good has to bring in bad? Much thank you. And Alexis, if I am truly incredible, and if Suki is truly incredible, and if we are truly incredible and you see it, then that incredibleness has to be in you, or you wouldn't be able to see it in us. Why is it that today is the day that I realize I can have all the cake I want, I can eat it, and there could be more where that came from? They were just full of shit. Why is it that so many sayings that people think, oh, that sounds amazing and wise, I'll type that up and make a meme and put a picture behind it, share it all over Facebook? Like, for an example, I have some spiritual, supposedly conscious friends who love the phrase, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So you're saying the way that I take a crap is the way I peel a banana to eat it? This doesn't make any fucking sense to me whatsoever. The way that I do my garden is the way that I wipe my nose after I. What the hell are you talking about? Where was some guru came up with the phrase, the way you do some things is the way you do everything. The way you do one. That is such bullshit. And almost everybody reads it and goes, that sounds true. I will believe that. And they're punishing themselves for the rest of their lives foolishly. Even Suki gets like, that's bullshit. Okay. Erica, listen, at the ultimate level, the infinite being that is your mom is you, and the infinite being that is you is your mom. So you chose each other. But as far as your mom, the human, she didn't fucking choose you. She still doesn't have any clue who you are anymore than you have a clue who she is. Why is today that I realized, how could my mom choose me? I hadn't been born for her to know if she liked me yet or not. What the hell was that? Why did I let that idea completely go? Is there any possibility that any parent in history has ever, for the entire duration of their pregnancy, been totally ecstatic that they had a baby on the way? Or is there any possibility that they had doubts about their relationship, so therefore they had doubts about having a kid? But did that have anything to do with you? They didn't even know who the hell you are. So why did we transcend that today? Oh, I didn't want to call any names, but there you have it. There's a well-known person who has uttered that. Exactly. And the way I do it today might be different from the way I did it yesterday. So see, all this stuff about how, well, that's just how I am. You know how people are, you know, human nature. No, I fucking don't. And if you think you will, you're going to suffer like crazy for it. Well, Peter, you know what? Why is it true that the crap I'm going to take today, I can only take it today? Any other crap will be a different crap. So why is it that I can spend the money I have now only once, but that has nothing to do with the money that I had or will have? And I let the entire thing completely go. So that was for you, Elaine. Yay. All right. Watching for comments here. Watching for comments. I could do more. Suki, you could do more. Let's just watch. When you see one that you want to grab.
That's her. I remember her from the Michigan event.
Yeah. Elaine was there. Maybe mom chose that she liked what your brother was doing. Maybe she chose what he was doing over what you were doing, and you chose to believe she was choosing him. So you've suffered ever since, thinking no one would ever choose you and have it be reliable. Why is today the day that I realize I don't need anybody fucking choose me? I choose myself. I choose love. I choose presence. And the minute that I don't care at all whether anybody chooses me or not, it's going to be people choosing me left and right. The minute I need it, they're going to be like, oh, got to show them that kick me sign. They believe they need to be chosen. I think everybody's problems are completely fixed and solved. Look at this. Nothing coming in. Can you believe it? Everything makes more sense when compared with crap. I have these poop analogies that I don't know where they come from. I guess, well, we don't want to talk about where they come from.
Is my emoji.
It is. And the poop emoji is her. That's her signature. Does that say anything about you?
I'm full of crap.
It's all for the only one here, ain't it? Oh, yeah. Me too.
Sucky.
And when you realize that you are love, then everything changes. What is it, babe?
SUKHI.
Yeah, and just for the record, tell them.
SUKHI.
It's unusual spelling.
SUKHAVATI.
Yeah, if you want to spell the full name, then you need a college course for that one. Her name is Sukhavati, which means in Sanskrit, place of bliss.
I'm not when I eat carbs.
You got that right. It's the place of... Never mind.
The place of...
Now watch this, Alexis, watch this. I'm going to twist these words a little bit and see what the difference is. I choose love, and I took some time to relearn to choose myself.
Because the it.
That's right. There is no it that has taken that time, and we've been doing that unconsciously and making ourselves pay.
All to avoid responsibility.
Ooh. Yeah. All right.
No one has any problem.
Once again, everybody's thing's just completely solved. Everybody's in
then
absolute...
they always flood the comments at the
end. Nope, we got a boom right there. How to protect my whoops. Suka, I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, so here we go. We have one here. How to protect my child's health. I'm going to offer, I'm with you. I'm really with you. And there's nothing against, there's no bad words, regardless of what all the spiritual fucks might believe. There is no such thing as a bad word. However, protect could bring in an energy that you might not want. So how is it that I can support my child's health? How is it that I can affirm my child's health? How is it that I can boost and enhance and support and love and appreciate and value and expand my child's health? Why is it that today I realize that my daughter's health is her nature? Why is it that today that I realize that loving my child is the number one thing I can do for their health? Why is it that being kind and supportive and seeking to understand, where they feel that they have one person at least in this world who loves them unconditionally, absolutely, and totally at all times? I'm sure. Why is it that showing my child absolute acceptance, understanding, seeking to understand, diving in deeper, asking questions, connecting, giving space, accepting is the single most valuable thing I can do to help her to be in the state of peace and love and acceptance where her health takes total care of itself? And why is it that from there, if there's any action for me to take,
Like no
I'll
carbs.
like no carbs, I will be instantly guided to take that action from kindness and love. Yay. I'm all for that. Good. Feel it. Feel it. Ah. How do we collectively and individually uncreate the possibility of a mandatory vaccine or any more? Why is today the day that I realize there are no external forces? Why is today the day that I breathed so deeply and I tapped into my deepest self and I realized there are no external forces? External forces are what I perceive when I am not totally, utterly, completely, and fully present. And now, why did I drop today any idea of collective action until I first take absolute responsibility for my personal action? Because why was today the day that I realized if Suki wants to take action to uncreate, and I want to take action, but it's again, even one trace of it is against anything, or we don't have harmony. So no movement is monolithic. You're not going to get two or more people who share 100% of the same agreement. So why is today the day that I realized that before I even try any kind of we or collective anything, it is about 100% me getting in alignment, me becoming 100% present, me making sure that I am focused on the world I want to live in, and then I team up with others who are doing the same. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's going to be a whole different deal this time too, Tom. Hey, buddy.
Dad.
All right, so we're about to wrap it up.
Shuki.
Beautiful. All right, so we're going to wrap it up now. I'm going to lift you up in just a second, audience, to say goodbye.
SUKHI.
All right. So thank you. Thank you.
SUKHAVATI.
Yeah.
You want to type it in?
That's
It
good.
won't
I
post
already
everywhere.
did. I already did.
You
Ow.
did? Sorry. All right, Suki. So we're going to wrap now, everybody. We are 18 minutes into our 15-minute commitment, and I am keeping these shorter. I love you. You're perfect. There's only love here, and
Look at my neck.
that's exciting. We will see you tomorrow. Love you, everybody. Aloha.
See, I posted it.
I see it, buddy.
Bye.
Give them a shaka.
Bye-bye.
Aloha. See you guys.
Bye-bye.
And wait.